Hey there, YouTube. Thanks for joining me again today. We're almost to the weekend. Looking forward to that. I was thinking this morning that so many times in life, when it comes to eating, diets, health, whatever, people focus on so much the things that they shouldn't be eating, the things they don't want to eat, and working on ways to keep these out of their diet instead of just thinking about all the things that they can be eating throughout the day that are actually going to bring some benefit to them. A lot of times I've said this a number of times on here. It's like sometimes you can just crowd out the bad stuff that you're trying to avoid by just focusing on the good stuff, putting it first, and then by the time you've eaten that good stuff, you're not really hungry for the other stuff anymore. Now, I've got the 5 plant-based foods that I consume daily here today, and I don't mean this 100% literally. I'll miss days here and there, but these things are pretty much on the agenda every day. And one is just fruit in general, but I really try to get some blueberries every day. And with blueberries, they're all about those polyphenols, which reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, and they lead to improved cardiovascular and neurocognitive function. I've really been looking into the neurocognitive and how our mental decline and what we can do to slow down mental decline or prevent it in our older years. And these polyphenols are just something for our overall health that we should be looking for those bright colors and all the time. So try to get those blueberries in every day. Most of the time now, mine are frozen. I don't get a lot of good fresh ones around here, but we're about to get to that time of year where I will see some deals on organic ones in the market. But next one is greens. I get some greens in every day. I get a lot of kale, lettuce. I would get more spinach, but spinach is a little bit more expensive around here. Collard greens, I'm always banging those collard greens. I eat the collard greens at least 3 days a week, and when I'm not doing that, I'm doing kale. And with the greens too, I try to get cruciferous in there as much as possible. Like today, I just finished lunch a little while ago, and I had both broccoli and Brussels sprouts in there. But those greens are just so important for our body. They've got so many good nutrients in there, so I definitely recommend getting those greens every day. And legumes are something that I can't remember the last day that I have gone without eating some. I cook them, usually I cook 3 days worth at a time. I start with a pound of them. And I just, like I say, that's just become part of my regular routine. They run out, I got the next bag ready. I'm soaking them tonight, cooking them in the morning. And the legumes are just full of fiber. They're full of protein. It's so much about that fiber, though. I've never really thought about beans and how much fiber there is in there. It's great for the B vitamins, iron, copper, zinc, and a whole lot more. Very good on the iron. A lot of people out there tend to worry about where they're going to get their iron on a plant-based diet, and highly recommend those beans. And this isn't like groundbreaking stuff. I hear a lot of the experts that I listen to talk about a number of these things that I'm talking about today. And I like to look into them. I like to listen to talks on them and like all that kind of sciencey stuff behind them. And so the next one I have on there is flax seeds. I try to use flax seeds every day. I used some yesterday in that last salad dressing. I had some in a smoothie this morning. I'll even put them in nice ice cream sometimes. They're so good in there. But the flax seeds mainly because of the good omega-3 profile. Although it is the ALA omega-3, which is somewhat difficult to convert to that DHA and EPA that we really need. So in addition to eating those flax seeds every day, I am out of it right now, but I do supplement omega-3. And god dang it, there's just so many different tests I would like to get done. I keep saying I'm going to get this tested, but then I say, well, I'm going to get this tested. But I really do want to get my omega-3 tested this year because it's so important for our cognitive function. I've listened to numbers and numbers of podcasts in this year, just in the first 6 weeks, 7 weeks of this year, on our decline, our mental decline, the things we can do. and the foods that help prevent that, and the omega-3 rich foods are great for that. The flax seeds are better than the chia seeds or the hemp seeds for this purpose, for the omega-3s, but they're both good seeds as well. And once again, as I mentioned, like in that salad dressing recipe, the flax seeds are very, very cheap. And let's see, what else? Sprouts. I'm looking over at my table right now where I keep my fruits and vegetables and my sprouting stuff, and I currently have both broccoli sprouts and lentil sprouts growing. Love the sprouts. I've been heavy on the sprouts for the last 3 or 4 years, because they actually, that's what a lot of people don't really realize, they have higher amounts of the nutrients in the sprouts than you do in the mature version of the plant. So highly recommend those sprouts, and I really recommend those broccoli sprouts. Broccoli sprouts are one of the healthiest foods on this planet. So there's many other things. This is by no means am I saying these 5 things you can make a complete diet out of that. Like I mentioned in that talk on gut health earlier this week, you want that variety. Just be trying to think about, really, it's kind of cliche, but eat that rainbow. Get lots of different colors, get lots of different textures, flavors. Our body likes variety. So anyhow, just wanted to share these with you today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed, and have a beautiful weekend. Peace.